How's it going, guys? Hope y'all are doing great. This is E-Vlog coming to you live with another video on Demon Slayer. Now, this discussion has been rambling on in my head, so much so that I had to post it in my community tab. But at the same time, I also want to reach a larger audience about this to bring this debate or this discussion to you guys. Now, this debate is based on where we currently are right now on Demon Slayer Season 3, because I know that you manga readers, most of you guys have read ahead and you've probably finished or caught up with the manga, so you already know what's gonna happen at the end of this genre. But I'm basing this debate or this discussion on where we are on Demon Slayer, which is Demon Slayer Season 3, right? Now, though the Love Hashira Mutsuri and Zohakuten are battling, so we don't know what will become of that battle, but based on what I have seen thus far, it gave me the confidence to bring this debate, this discussion to y'all. Now, the discussion is which upper moon is stronger, right? Which upper moon is stronger? Now, the upper moons are Akaza, Zohakuten, and Gyutaro. Now, you must be wondering, why in a blue moon did I add Gyutaro in this mix? Well, let's go back on the first episode of this season, Season 3. If you guys remember when Muzan Kibitsuji stated that had Gyutaro fought alone without Daki distracting him, without Daki weakening him, without Daki involved, that he would have won. And let's understand that when Gyutaro fought the warriors, we know the amount of odds stacked against him, including Tengen, who is a decorated Hashira, right? And Tanjiro has evolved so much around that time. Now, if you compare that to when Akaza fought Rengoku, Akaza fought the Fire Hashira or the Flame Hashira, Rengoku all by himself. There was no interference on that fight. But with Gyutaro, he was fighting everybody, right? He had a lot of battles, or he had a lot of opponents that is stacked against him, because as long as they are fighting his sister, that means they are fighting him at the same time. And the reason why I'm saying this is because Muzan Kibitsuji, who knows his followers, who knows his demons, stated this himself, that had Gyutaro fought alone, had he fought alone without Daki, he would have won that battle. Now, for the fact that Muzan said this, that means Gyutaro was not a joke, that he was almost untouchable. Had he fought alone, he would have won the fight. Because I know what you guys are I know why most of you guys will say Akaza. It's either that you have read the manga, you've caught up or whatnot, or because you saw how eloquent and how such a monster Akaza is and was during the time he fought Rengoku, simply because he fought alone. He fought Rengoku all by himself, compared to Gyutaro fighting Tengen, who is probably in par with Rengoku if I'm not mistaken, and as well fighting Tanjiro at the same time with the other warriors supporting them. So you can see why I had to bring Gyutaro in the mix, because he deserves to be here. Now, Zohakuten, the reason why I'm not sure how the fight is gonna go, but from what I have seen with his abilities, they are quite strong. They are definitely strong, but I feel like his place here is here simply because where we are. He looks very strong, but at the same time, based on the way the fight is going, like I said just now, I'm not sure how things are going to end. Let me just say, personally, you know, as much as I like his ominous presence, at the same time, I feel like I like Akaza and Gyutaro a little better, for some particular reason. Although as the episode goes on, we will get to see more of Zohakuten display some of his ability. But from what I'm seeing thus far, I believe I need to see, or I think I need to see a little more in order for me to, take him a little more seriously. Now, based on what I just said, I don't mean that I don't take him seriously. Let me clarify that. He is a monster in of his own. Imagine having like five people in one, right? Using or tapping into their abilities at will. Now, so far he hasn't gotten any damage that much that we can see and know how far he can go. Thus far, Tanjiro, Nezuko, and Ginyu are currently after the main body. Now you see why I had to add Gyutaro here, because this is almost the same situation, with Gyutaro or with Zohakuten. With Akaza was seen eloquently displaying his ability fighting Rengoku, and Rengoku put up a wonderful display. He put up a good fight, but in the end, due to the fact that Akaza has the ability to regenerate, Rengoku was defeated and killed in the process. So, having that or knowing that, but at the same time looking at other upper moons, how their fight or how their battle has gone down, you can see that, it's a little different. Akaza fought by himself. There was no interference or someone helping Rengoku, right? Unlike Gyutaro and Zohakuten, who have to battle not just one opponent, they have to battle multiple opponents at the same time. So I believe that their battles must be considered, because somehow, somewhere, I feel like most people will say Akaza that he's a monster, but that's simply because there was no interference on the fight. That doesn't mean that Akaza is not good, because remember, Akaza was supposed to be promoted, right? Akaza was the one that brought Duma, or that turned him, I believe. If I'm wrong, please correct me on the comment section, but I believe Akaza was the one that brought Duma or turned him. But in the end, Muzan promoted Duma and left Akaza within the upper rank, Upper Moon 4. So on season 1, on episode 1 season 3, we saw that Akaza didn't like that, and there's this bigotry, animosity between Akaza and Duma. Although Duma still see Akaza as his best friend, or see Akaza as someone he doesn't have any evil thoughts. He's such a chill guy, like, you know what I mean? He's such a chill enemy. But Akaza took an umbrage with the fact that Muzan promoted Duma to Upper Moon 3 and haven't promoted him. So he took insult to that, which was the reason why he showed Akaza the kind of hostility he showed him on the first episode of season 3. So far that's all I have for you guys, but feel free to let me know in the comment section, who do you think is stronger? Looking at the fight closely and looking into it with more perspective on how the fight went down, the odds that were stacked against the opponents. I think that had Gyutaro fought alone without his sister, just like Muzan stated, I believe that he would have had a better chance defeating his enemy. And had he fought Tengen just like Akaza fought alone with Rengoku, right? If we remember, Akaza fought Rengoku all by himself and Rengoku didn't have any help. Now imagine had Gyutaro fought Tengen with no one aiding Tengen on the battlefield. You rest assured know that Gyutaro would have won that fight, hands down. And the proof is in the pudding, because after that battle, at the end of that battle on season 2, Tengen lost an arm and a leg, and he almost died, just to show how tough Gyutaro really is. And I don't want us to exclude that fact, so I want you guys to really look into it. And if you for you manga readers, just picture it in your mind. Don't think about the end of the show or whatnot. Just base this debate or this discussion on where we are, currently where we are on Demon Slayer. And yeah, I would like to hear from you guys what you think about my opinion, and looking into this with more perspective on how the battles has gone down. Thank you guys for joining me, and looking forward to hear your thoughts on this. On that note, stay safe, keep on keeping on.